No. Don't touch that dial. Here's what's on my mind tonight.
Gavin is about to get married.
Marriage. Every man's worst nightmare.
So his friends are throwing a bachelor party. But will his one night stand become a date with death?
It's time for our boy to face the music with Red+Do. Ready?
Alright then, so, let's see some people get married. And till death do them part.
So our video begins with a guy talking about marriage.
Marriage. Holy padlock. Every man's worst nightmare. Is this the end of freedom as I know it?
Well, guessing by the ending, kind of.
So he talks to his soon-to-be wife, who's in her wedding dress.
Oh, and by the way, don't wear your dress in front of your husband for the wedding. Because if you do, well actually you did already, so by the end of this episode, you won't be ending so happy. Because in Springwood, bad luck. That'll kill you real fast.
So his groomsmen get there to party. So they gotta go to the ball and chain, him wanting one last night stand.
Damn it, I'll do it! One last fling. The triumph of male hormones!
So he talks to some girls, and then, you know, Rap Master Freddy comes to talk.
It's time for our boy to face the music with Red+Do. Ready?
I'm sorry, I got nothing to say about this. Except, it's not the first time that he's rapped. But, it's the most funny, I guess.
So he asked some others, seeing his wife and people in William Shatner mask, them saying something I can't make a joke about.
We have invited a woman whose stimulating talents has been known to raise the World Trade Tower 2 stories.
Ooh. Well, I guess she made it fall, too. Oh, no, that's a little too far. Never mind.
Presenting the stripper from hell.
And also, damn. Yep, that will make you forget what I just said. You made me forget what I said. What the hell did I say? Oh well.
So he gets to meet the hot Red, getting put in, I guess, a mummy tomb, and then a commercial.
I'm sorry, but this is the easiest commercial break I've ever had to make a joke about. I think it's the only time I've actually talked about one of these commercials instead of showing them. Damn. Rapping... God damn. Okay, Rap Master Freddy is worse than fucking Super Freddy, and that's saying a lot. Damn, that fucking sucks.
So they speak about his flaws, and they sadly strip him, not her.
But of course, it was just a dream.
So he wakes up, ready to marry her. So he talks to her father, him getting a better job, because his dad's kind of a dick, him checking out Red the whole time.
Sorry, man, but it's not the time for that right now. Go get married.
So they go to get married, him again looking at Red the whole time. So they don't show the IDs, and they cut to the cake. Now married, living their lives. Her now being in sweatpants. Them being miserable. Him going out again, thinking about cheating on his wife, but on Red again. So they go, and they talk. Her wondering why he isn't talking to his wife. And he tries to leave, but he can't, because everything is locked. Him being killed.
But of course, this was all just a dream. Well, daydream. While he was fucking getting married. Alright, dude, I told you this before. Not the right fucking time. And how'd you imagine that in all that fucking time when you're just looking at her and about to get married? Damn it, you look at your damn wife, you don't think about imagining some other chick. You do that before the wedding.
So they actually get married, him still looking at Red, Freddy getting the bouquet.
Oh, cool, Freddy. Are you about to get married too?
She loves me.
I guess not.
So then the second half begins with them coming back from their honeymoon, and of course her dad wants them to meet them right away. Because she hates him so much that she deduces other men, ties them up, then calls their wives.
Yeah, baby, you got some issues.
And yeah, she falls asleep, so we can see her problems.
Goes the weasel.
Freddy, I already made that damn joke. Don't fucking steal from me, you little piece of shit. Pop goes the weasel. And yes, I do know that he said this first, but... You know what? I hadn't seen this episode before this. Or maybe I did, but I don't remember shit about this damn episode. It's kinda unmemorable, to say the least.
That's the kind of song that'll really carve a place in your heart.
So her dream commences, and it shows the reason why she's this way. It's because she caught her father cheating, and she promised not to ever tell.
So, she's been keeping her parents together for the past few years since she was a little kid. And it's pretty much tearing her apart. Literally.
So then they go to dinner, and this sucks for her, as her parents are gonna get a divorce, but not because of the woman, it's because...
I knew about the other women.
Oh, fuck. So, the secrets have been tearing her apart for the past few years, and she knew about it. God damn, that's fucked up.
So she runs away in anger, but the man is in a car waiting for her, tying her up like he did to her, and he's about to tear her apart. But this was just her going insane.
Ties that bind. The chains of love. Unbreakable. Indestructible. And tasty, too.
So, that was The Bride That Wore Red, and it's boring.
The episode's okay, because having a few damn factors, but the episode slightly bores me. I mean, it isn't bad, but it isn't good either. I don't have much to say about it. It's just boring, kinda. I had some fun with Rapmaster Freddy making fun of that, but that's the only thing I can make fun of, since the episode's just boring. So, I kinda gotta say you should probably skip it.
No. Don't touch that dial. Here's what's on my mind tonight.
Johnny is having nightmares.
Take your
So I got a question for you. Do dreams bleed? Because the only way I know they bleed is if Freddy are in them. And, this episode doesn't even have Freddy in it. Yeah, let's just look at the episode.
So the episode begins like normal, of course. So we go to the football game where he finds the chopper and a corpse that he just killed. But this, of course, was just a dream or something that actually did happen. So he calls his parents who are never there, and his girlfriend comes, so then he can go talk to his joking coach, who asks him about that. And he doesn't want to talk about it because Freddy hates the chopper.
The chopper! I hate cut rate competition!
And that's why Freddy is even giving them the dreams, because, you know, he's kind of jealous about him and, you know, doesn't like the chopper stealing his kills, so, you know, he's giving him dreams so he can fucking have that guy die.
So he dreams again to go downstairs. And to see his parents pissed off at him about his grades because he had an F. But there's something else they should be pissed off about.
Again, like I said earlier, Freddy is giving him this dream so the chopper can't steal his glory anymore, and, you know, so he doesn't steal as many of his kills anymore. Because, you know, Freddy, he wants him dead, but somehow can't get to him himself.
So he goes to talk to his coach about his dreams, him almost seeing the chopper every time, and the coach is a definite suspect.
Alright, clearly the chopper is this guy. I mean, this episode isn't a mystery at all.
And his girl doesn't know about his dreams because he doesn't tell her anything, so he then goes back to sleep. This time, even worse. His girl in the room, the chopper chopping down his door. And to have her then be dead.
And Freddy is pretty much just telling him that that's going to be his next target. Because, you know, he kind of wants him dead.
Sylvie, of course, hugs her and tells her he's sorry, and again talks to the coach, saying his girlfriend could be the next victim.
Or maybe Freddy's getting the chopper into a trap, so that somebody else can kill the chopper. Only question is, why isn't Freddy going to his dreams himself and killing him, so he doesn't steal all his glory?
So the coach writes her name down, so he hangs with her boyfriend just to be safe. But the dreams again. Her following him this time. The chopper going after her, but somebody tackles him. But who is it?
Oh, yep, I knew it. Well, kill him now, or whatever.
But no, he turns it back on him, saying that he was the chopper and he's the one that tackled him.
Even though he had the axe in his hands, he was wearing dark clothing, and he was the one on top. And even though he didn't have a mask on, neither did he. So, that was probably so they can make it look like he's the killer. But, god damn it.
So they then send him away, him thinking he's insane.
The tender story of a boy and his axe.
Oh, okay, a short one-liner. Let's go to the second half.
It begins with a dream, of course. Some Star Wars holiday special guys behind her, and of course...
You should have known!
Well, Freddy, if you are giving her those dreams, you really must be confusing her with that.
So then with him, his coach is trying to convince him he's the chopper, even though he isn't. Everyone just isn't right. And then her mother tries being a better mom.
Well, at least you got that. But after you leave, she's probably going to be a shitty mom again. So either way, you lose.
So she goes, everyone looking at her weird. Her going to talk to the coach. Her still kinda not believing it. Her talking about her dreams too, sounding like in the dreams, it's kinda like it's not real.
Yeah, even though he said, "You should have known!" But I guess she got the message.
So she then sees something in the wall. But there's an earthquake, so she goes away.
Well, at least there's no claw marks in the wall. That'd be a real problem. But you still do have Freddy in your walls. That's not good.
Her boyfriend misses her. He's in here, waiting.
Really? I don't see him. Can I come in with you?
So back with him, he's dreaming about the axe, and his girl is also dreaming about what's behind the wall. Wakes up, of course, to talk to the wall.
What, John? What are you trying to tell me?
I don't care, and I don't know what he wants, but I know what I want. I kind of want you to move back from the camera a little bit. You're just a little bit close to the wide-angle lens.
So then she talks about the dreams, and how they're trying to tell her something, and that he might not be the killer. So he goes to talk to him again, talking about his dreams again, to tell him that he is the chopper, but he screws something up.
It's time to take your medicine.
Yep, I've already said it before. It's him, clearly. You might as well just point an arrow on his head saying, "I'm the killer, I'm the killer."
So then she hears him, some shaking in the walls, even though there was no basement. She talks to him, and turns out he escaped, and someone is dead. Of course, she stays home alone, tearing at the wall. But we don't got any time left. The chopper is there, and
Everything you read, after all, looks can be deceiving.
Oh, god damn it. See, there is somebody wearing that damn mask thing. I wasn't crazy. Well, I guess I definitely know the reason why they put a mask on either one of them. Because whatever one with the mask would have been known to be the killer. So, they couldn't put the mask on either of them. Even though, you know, he's clearly wearing a mask for both times.
so she runs, hiding under the bed. And when she looks again,
Ronnie, it's okay now. Thank God I got here in time.
And this might not be what they actually show in the show. They actually show him tackling the guy, but I feel this probably works a little better. It shows that either one of them could be the killer, even though you know who the killer is. This is pretty much putting yourself in her shoes, not knowing who the killer is, so... You know, I think it works slightly better. But it's still a nitpick.
and he didn't have a mask on, they think it's him, and Freddy says his fate.
Who says justice is blind? In Springwood, the innocent are always found guilty.
So that was Do Dreams Bleed, and I liked it. You know what? It has probably the best story outside of the Freddy episodes. Probably the best story of the anthology episodes. Not my favorite, but it is one of my favorites.
Do Dreams Bleed has an interesting story. I can easily get a theory where Freddy gave him the dreams, and because, you know, his rival, and he would want him to be dead, and the story itself is pretty good. Now, I kind of wish it would have had Freddy, but oh well. I mean, I like the story that they have. They try to hide who the killer is, but it's pretty obvious. But I enjoyed the episode, both halves for once, and even it's pretty interesting story. I mean, I like the dream thing that, you know, they're showing the dreams, trying to figure out who it is, and this is just nitpicking, but the mask, they probably should have shown it on his face. I mean, they show it on the guy's face when he's in the darkness. What the hell? Does he take it off? And overall, this episode's pretty good, so I would suggest you go check it out.
And hopefully the next 11 episodes will be good, or at least decent. Let's just hope. But until then, I'm going to Beefy Boys, so they can chew me and eat me, and they can't beat me.